Hello, everyone. I'm Catboy Kunhua. I'm the host of a game show that we have right here in Second Life at Hooligans. It's Match Game. If you remember Match Game from the old TV show of the 1970s with Gene Rayburn and, of course, very lovable characters like Charles Nelson Riley, Brett Summers, and Richard Dawkins. Absolutely love them. Yeah, anyway, so what we do here is we hold this game here every single week. And we do it because we want to give you, the audience, a chance to be funny at something. So we can, we ask questions and we set people up, and then we have the panel. We have a panel of 6, and we have 2 contestants. And whenever we play, we always ask a question, and you don't need to know any trivia, like what's the capital of Iowa? Nobody cares. Nobody wants to know what the capital of Iowa is. Screw Iowa. But it'll be a question like a hypothetical, totally made-up question, like the family went to New York to see the Macy's Day Parade, and they were very surprised to see that Snow White was blank, and you fill in the blank. And the question is sort of a setup for you to say something funny, like Snow White was pregnant, Snow White was drunk, Snow White was naked and dancing on the parade stage, who the heck knows, right? And that's why we do this, and it's loads and loads of fun. And if you want to know what it takes to get in here, you show up. That's it. All you need to do is show up and volunteer. Usually first come, first serve. But we always change it. We do 3 games per night, and we always try to change it so that whenever a contestant wins, I always have to call in a new contestant to give somebody else a chance to make some money. And, of course, the people who work in the panel, they offer to give up their seats to anyone that wants to play. And if you want to play, you don't have to be in voice. You only have to be able to listen in voice. If you want, you could submit all your answers in text. Well, that's
Catboy, how do you get your questions? Where do you get them from?
Okay, what I do is, and I've been doing this all day, is I absolutely love watching the old episodes of Match Game from the 70s. And what happened was somebody took every single episode from the old Match Game from the 70s, and they uploaded like 1,000 episodes to YouTube. And that's what I do. I watch them all one by one, and I write them all down. That's what I've been doing all day today. So all I need is a page of questions, and bada bing.
But people do submit them too, don't they?
That's right. Kirsten just gave a couple of them. She just thinks of a few off the top of her head, and anybody could do that. If you think of something, you want to put it on a note card and send it to me, bada bing, absolutely. You can send that down. I'll read them out, and I'll even give you credit for it, too, if that's what you want.
You know what I think every time you say Richard Dawkins used to host Match Game? I go, yeah. Is it Richard Dawson?
Oh, sorry, it was Richard Dawson. Richard Dawkins is the guy that wrote the God Delusion.
Yeah, I always get them confused with the same person.
I'm sorry,
Catboy, what are the prizes in the game? What are the prizes you give out?
Okay, well, you only win a prize if you win a round. What happens when you win a round is you go to the super round, is what we call it, where you ask the super question. Right? And that's when a panelist can choose not a panelist, I meant to say a contestant can choose which panelist they want for the super questions, right? So they choose the guy, let's say it's you, why not? And I will give you a question like Marine blank, right? And you would write your answer, send it to me in a private IM, and what happens is the contestant will get 3 guesses of what that can be. If they get it right on the first try, they're going to make 500 linden. On the second try, they get 250. On the third, 100. And if it takes more than that, they get...
absolutely nothing.
They get bupkis, nothing, squat, bugger all, bugger, nothing, quats, poopy. That's all they get.
So what really makes this really enjoyable is that everybody gets an opportunity to be funny.
Absolutely, yeah.
And win money. Funny money.
You could be funny, you could be money, and of course we have a lot of people that just like to sit and enjoy it. But
the camaraderie,
really, the camaraderie. But people, honestly, the real fun is participating. People love getting in there and having a chance to give their own input. You know, to play the game and have funny answers and whatnot. And people just adore it.
Well, the whole audience can have input sometimes, right?
Oh, that's right. That was something I forgot to mention. Is let's say after we have a question, and all of the panelists have given their answers, right? And we go back to the contestant. The contestant can't think of anything. This is what we do differently. On the real show, they always discourage this, but here we encourage the audience to shout out your answers. Just shout them right out. Go ahead. Shout all your answers and suggestions. And if the contestant can't think of anything, he's allowed to pause the game and say, audience, what do you think is a good answer? So they're allowed to ask the audience for an answer. And that's, that brings in the audience more. I think that makes it a better game, in my opinion.
You can ask other panelists, too, if you're a panelist, right?
Right. If you're a panelist, you're allowed to consult other panelists as long as you keep it in private IMs, and don't share your answers with the contestants, because that's cheating. Don't do that. That's not cheating.
And the end part, they have to IM you the answer, right? In the end.
Right. If we're doing the super question, the panelists have to send me the answer in a private IM. But during the regular game, when I ask them the question, they put their answer inside that little seat that they're sitting on. You click on that. There's a little text menu that appears in your window. You type that in, you click submit, and it'll make your nameplate on the thing you're sitting on turn red. That way, when I come to you and I ask, yada, 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 Snow White blank, I'll click on your seat, and it'll display to everybody the answer that you gave. That's how that works.
I'm just sitting at the table high, so I'm listening.
God. Well, per usual, yes. And, I do have to say I really have a good time, whether I'm actually in the panel or a contestant or in the audience, because everybody's involved who wants to be. So it makes it fun for everyone.
Absolutely.
Oh,
I know, Anarchy. Is that Anarchy?
You know why I love match games so much? You know why I love it?
Why?
Because the answer is always penis. That's why.
Randy.
Whoever said that exactly. That's why.
Okay. Well, now that Randy's brought that up, let me go into
the secret word.
Right, the secret word. Because so many... Randy, we're doing a recording here, Randy. Okay, just saying. Because so many answers that they have in real world are innuendos. They're innuendos.
Yeah, we're recording right now.
Because so many of the questions...
Yeah.
Because so many of the questions are innuendos from the 1970s, of course. You know, they're not going to say penis, but it's an innuendo leads to penis. But here you can say anything. So the answer is always penis. People say penis, penis, penis all night long. So what I did as an incentive to get people to say something besides penis is there every week we have a secret word. And the clue to the secret word is it's never penis. It's not penis. You can't.
Yeah, but how's that worked yet?
Yeah.
Hasn't worked yet.
Hasn't worked. Yeah, I know. But the thing is, though, it's an incentive. So if you want a chance at winning money at the secret word, and by the way, anybody involved in the game can win. It doesn't matter if you're a panelist or a contestant.
Wind-up statement.
Oh,
I look forward to this game every week. It's a lot of fun. A lot of great people come here. We get new people all the time, and we welcome all new people. So I just really look forward to it. Thursday night's my big night, buddy.
Okay, Brayden, your turn.
I really do enjoy it because when I come in, I know that every time I'm going to be here, there's always going to be great people, great atmosphere, and people just telling some shit that it might not make any sense to you right now, but when someone says penis,
all night long,
when they say it at the opportune time, yes, it's going to be great. That's why I love coming here, because I know that everyone here is having just as much fun as I am. Your turn, Catboy.
Well, I love doing this. I'm actually a little jealous of you guys because I got to do all the work. You're having all the fun. But no, I love doing this. I love being the host of this thing. And as long as I can keep it up, I'm going to be doing this forever. I absolutely get a real huge kick out of this. And I'm glad I'm making so many people happy playing this game. So we hope to see anybody. Please come down here. If you want to just sit in the audience or volunteer to come up on stage, by all means do. So we'll hope to see you soon. It's on every Thursday night, 5 p.m. SL time at Hooligans.
And Catboy, you are a wonderful host, but thank God Tendelia comes for when you get drunk and forget where you're at.
Thanks for bringing that up. Yes, drunk.